What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. And in today's video, we're taking a look at Splinter-Skull from the Turtles of Grayskull line. Let's get into it.
Oh, right, the mail's here. Yo, he's gone. Let's party. Yo, Mikey, you want some pizza? Radical dude. Hey, Kakarot. What's up, Vegeta? Today's the day I will finally defeat you. Everyone, back to your places. He's coming. DudeRetro Toy Reviews.
Alright, here is the packaging for Splinter-Skull. And as you can see right here, the packaging, it did get a little bent. It was pretty much bent all the way and just shoved into the box, whoever packages this thing up. So it's a good thing I'm not a mint in box collector. Otherwise, I would be pretty upset. But this is the packaging. You have the nice window right there so you can see Splinter and all of the accessories. You see right there, he does come with a Build-A-Figure piece for Metal Botto. You got artwork right there on that side. Here's artwork on that side. And here is the back of the packaging. And look at that art. Look at that. That looks sick. Really, really cool. And as you can see right here, it just shows that the Spear of Grayskull, that's what it's called, can fit in his hand. And he comes with the chest for Metal Botto here. So yeah, that is the packaging. So let's go ahead and open him up and let's check him out. All right, and here is Splinter-Skull out of the packaging. And this guy is looking really cool. I love this design. This is probably the best that Splinter has ever looked, in my opinion. I don't think he's ever looked cooler than this. Like, why have we never got a buff Splinter before? Like, this is so cool. Like, look at the detail in the head right there. Looks so cool. Like, it's very, like, classic Splinter, but it's also new and updated, too. Like, it's in the face. And I love how he has, like, the little hair strands, like the little braid kind of coming down. And he has the braid right here in the back. Like, that looks really cool. I love all of that detail, all of the muscle tone, everything. Really, really cool. This is just a sick looking sculpt. I love this. But yeah, with all of this detail and everything out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the articulation. So the articulation in the head actually surprisingly looks up a lot. I thought maybe the ponytail would hinder some of it, but it doesn't. The head looks up a good amount, looks down that much. There isn't really, there's a little bit of side-to-side motion. Of course, the head does spin all the way around. The arm goes up about that high. There is a swivel right here at the elbow. There is a single joint at the elbow. Then right here at the wrist, it spins at the wrist. Then it bends at the wrist in and out just like so. And right here in the waist, it does swivel. And this right here is a soft, like pliable plastic. But it doesn't really, I mean, it allows it to move a little bit out of the way for the articulation right there in the leg, but the leg only kicks up so much. It doesn't kick up all that much. So this does hinder some of the articulation. Then there is a single joint right here at the knee. It swivels at the knee. It also has a boot cut right there, so that swivels as well. The leg kicks off to the side about that much, so it actually kicks off to the side a good amount. The foot right here goes down that much, goes up that much, and then there is some really nice ankle pivot. The tail right here has a hinge on it, so it does articulate that way. Then it also can spin, and it does come off pretty easily, but you can bend it out, and then the tail spins all the way around. So there's some Good articulation right there at the tail. And it is a little bendy, but it's not like there's a wire or anything going through here. It just seems like it's a softer plastic, so it does bend a little bit, but it's not going to hold its shape or anything. So that is all of the articulation with Splinter here, and he actually articulates a pretty good amount. The only thing is this right here of the robe, this bottom part, it does hinder some of the articulation in the leg, so that does suck, but it's not too bad. And of course, all of this is removable, so if you want a bare looking Splinter with no clothes on, you can do so. And there you have it. There is Splinter with all of his clothes and everything removed. So that's what he looks like. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into these accessories. And first up, he comes with an alternate hand here. And the hand is easily swappable. So this hand is a little bit more open than this hand right here. And he comes with this cool spear right here, which the back of the packaging was calling this the Spear of Grayskull. So I'm assuming in the comics that are coming out later this year, because they are coming out with comic books for this crossover, it will probably explain what the Spear of Grayskull is. And this thing here actually does separate up here, just like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming it could probably connect to something else maybe. But yeah, that is the spear. Looks really cool. And he also comes with this sick looking cape. And this thing is really pliable, really soft plastic. And I couldn't quite figure out the best way to put the cape on because it's a little weird. But what I found works the best is to lift that ponytail up in the back, bring it around, and then have it lay over top of like these braids here that he has coming down from his from here, like from his head. Have it lay over top of that, because I was thinking maybe the braids lay over top of this, but it wasn't working. And I feel like this is probably the best that you're gonna get. I mean, that looks sick, but the cape, it feels, I don't know, the way it goes on and the way it holds in place feels a little weird putting it on, and it doesn't quite look all that great with like the hair and everything. But once you kind of move some stuff out of the way, it does look really cool. Once you, it's mostly these braids right here that are coming down from his hair. They really kind of get in the way a little bit with putting this on. But once you get them right, it looks really cool. And the cape isn't falling off or anything. So it's holding on, it's staying in there, and that looks so cool. That looks really cool. It's just, these braids right here are just annoying to deal with. But yeah, this is what it looks like when it's all on him. Sick looking. Really, really cool. And the last thing that he comes with, I guess this is considered an accessory for right now. This is the Metal Botto Build-A-Figure piece, and this is the chest for him. And then Metal Botto comes with his shield shell, which goes on just like so. Pretty cool. So, yep, we got the chest right there. Now we just need to get the rest of the parts. And then last, I don't want to leave this out, but it comes with this card right here. And this just goes over his powers and everything. So Kind of gives you a little bit of a bio, like a description of Splinter-Skull. Pretty cool. But this is just a card. I was hoping it was going to be like the mini comic, but nope. It's just a little, it's like a thick cardboard, but still cool. All right, here we are at the size comparison. And as we bring out this measuring tape here, it looks like Splinter is standing right at 6 inches tall. Like to the top of the ears, he's like right at 6 inches tall. So he's pretty tall. And first up, let's compare him to a Ninja Turtle in the line. So here he is next to Leonardo from the Turtles of Grayskull. And then here he is next to He-Man from the regular Motu Origins line. And let's see how he stands next to a Masters of the Universe Masterverse figure. There's He-Man. Take Leo out. And there he is next to a Super 7 Ultimates Raphael. So they're about the same height. Take him out. I don't have the Super 7 Ultimate Splinter yet. I do plan on getting him soon. But I thought this would be pretty fun. Here he is next to the original Playmates Splinter. Pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing them next to each other. And so that's going to do it for my review of Splinter-Skull from the Turtles of Grayskull line. This figure is really, really cool. I love this design. This is probably one of the coolest designs of Splinter that I've seen in a very long time. The accessories that he comes with is really cool as well. I love the spear, and the cape is awesome. I love it. The only thing about it is a little weird to put on. It is a little difficult trying to deal with the hair, especially the braids, trying to put it on. But once you do figure out how to put it on and everything, it looks sick. It looks really cool. And then you also do get the Metal Botto piece. So if you are trying to build Metal Botto, this is a figure you're going to have to get. Otherwise, you can also try and get the piece on eBay. I'm sure there's going to be some sellers selling the piece on there, so you can always look on there for it. This figure is $25, and he is also a Target exclusive, so he is going to be a little difficult to find. You're going to have to try and find him in store, or you can get him online. At the time of this review, he is still in stock, so I'm going to have a link to that page down in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And also, keep in mind that there is a comic book for this series coming out later this year. I believe it's in September of this year. There is a mini-series that's just going to be coming out for this, and I've already seen like the first cover for it for issue 1, and it looks really cool. I am really loving this whole crossover. I think it's so cool. The toys that we're getting is really cool, and the comic is looking like it's going to be awesome as well. So this is a really cool crossover. So that's going to do it for my review. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm DudeRetro, and I'll see you next time.